collar as she claimed herself Diana Reincarnated. Shock. The first episode of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Netflix docuseries has dropped, and it went exactly as I thought it would. I feel extreme compassion for Harry, who's with a woman that's so manipulative that she's convinced him that she's Princess Diana reincarnated. Meghan is using Harry's very real childhood trauma to mentally abuse him. Earlier, Meghan Markle is being called out for intentionally mimicking her mother-in-law, Princess Diana's mannerisms and way of speaking, reported the Daily Mail. The accusation comes from the Real Housewives of New York alum Bethany Frankel, who blasted Meghan over her recent claims against the royal family in a new bombshell interview with The Cut and a Spotify podcast. Talking on her iHeart podcast, Just Be, Bethany said that Meghan tries to emulate Diana in the way she positions herself. She explained, "I think there's a non-relatable factor in the way that we're being spoken to." She added, "In that poised, orchestrated elegance, in that mimicking of Diana, in that Caroline Kennedy-style, intentional, very natural, very slow speech, being aghast at the word diva, who are you relating to?" Bethany also urged to stop talking about the royal family and just let it go, saying that her constant digs at the family are sure to affect her husband. In other news, a number of revelations were made in the bombshell autobiography, including accounts of fierce rivalry with Prince William accusing Camilla of lying with the devil, and the number of people he killed while in the military. Mr. Burrell, 64, worked for Queen Elizabeth for 11 years, and was Princess Diana's butler for a decade. Paul accused Harry of having double standards when it comes to his actions compared to other people's. Mr. Burrell pointed out the Duke of Sussex's support for discussing mental health issues, and then discussing people in his book in a derogatory manner, including his matron from school, who he said was very ugly. GB News host Mr. Wooten stated that the memoir's comments show a really vile and nasty side to his character, which is anything but compassionate. The former royal staffer claimed his mother would say, "Shh, Harry, be quiet. I heard her say that so many times." She would be devastated. Harry's so wrong. Harry is viewing this through the eyes of an 11-year-old boy whose heart broke when his mother died. She would say, "Harry, be quiet because you've done enough damage. Your job was to support your brother on his way towards being king, and to be there for him." That is what Diana thought. She thought that Harry would always be there for William, and that's not going to be the case. While Mr. Burrell feels qualified after working alongside Diana in her adult years to be confident in how she would react, her youngest son believes otherwise. Harry told Good Morning America that he believes his mother would be sad about the divide between himself and William, but would understand that there are certain things we need to go through to be able to heal the relationship. Mr. Burrell accused Harry of trying to have everything his own way with the memoir and the interviews. He added, "The Queen didn't pin the Royal Victorian Medal to my chest and say to me, 'Paul, this is from me and Diana for your loyal service for nothing.' I stood beside the Queen for 11 years and Diana for 10. I remain devoted to them. I'm very saddened by Harry's actions. I'm saddened by the path that he's taking." In the memoir, the father of two lashed out at Mr. Burrell, saying that he made his blood boil when he released his book A Royal Duty in 2003. The prince also accused the former butler of milking and profiting from Diana's tragic death.